What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about Helldivers 2, and I am obsessed with this game. But why are so many people obsessed with this game? What is it about it that is causing games like Apex Legends and Pow World, which was a huge game, 2 or 3 weeks before Helldivers 2 came out? It's causing Baldur's Gate 3 and Warzone to fall behind. I'm sitting here looking at the Steam charts right now. Helldivers 2's current players, as I'm recording this, 230,000 players are playing right now. That puts it fourth on the list on Steam. The 24-hour peak is 378,029, and the all-time peak, which I think might be incorrect because of some other stuff they've done, is 458,709. Now, I take back the incorrect thing because those are the numbers on Steam. PlayStation 5 and 4, which is also on, have even more players. So we know that the Helldivers 2 servers can support 700,000 players right now. So, and I have gotten in the last couple of days since they've upgraded the servers, and I've had to wait once or twice. Not a lot, but once or twice. So we know that over 700,000 people are trying to play this game concurrently. Not like 20,000 today and then 100,000 in a couple hours. And this is consistently trying to hit 700,000 players, which would make it probably the third most popular game in the world right now, which is crazy. It blows my mind. But what is it about this game that makes people want to play it? Why are people putting down the things that have been making a bunch of money? Why are people going from Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, from Red Dead Online, from Baldur's Gate, from War Thunder? Why are they leaving Apex and Warzone to play this? Well, I've got a couple ideas. One, I think the community is pretty great. So I know that there are people that are kind of kicking new players and they don't really want to help new people. That's its own little thing. But there is no, oh, you're trash, oh, you're garbage, oh, I'm better than you, as far as I've been able to tell. And I've seen very little reporting on that as well. The other thing is, it's a game that I think harkens back to the golden age of gaming from about 2008, 2014. There were a bunch of games that were all about teamwork. They were about allowing you to team up with your friends, to call your best friend and say, hey, let's get this game and let's go play. And you would play for hours. I remember when Yahtzee Zombies came out on Call of Duty World of War. And we went from, playing 45 minutes to an hour on multiplayer or trying to be the campaign of the day to just hours and hours at a time playing zombies. It was incredible. I remember when Der Riese came out and it was you had the pack-a-punch. There were kind of objectives to do, and it was incredible. I remember spending hours playing that game. And I think that's kind of what Helldivers 2 has done. It has reinvigorated this joy of playing a game with your friends. It's no longer, oh, my KDR is bad, or it's no longer this competitiveness that things like Warzone and Apex and Battle Royales have done. In my opinion, the Battle Royale has destroyed video games. It's made it all about the company getting money and less about the experience of the player. And I think Helldivers is crushing that. The experience is incredible. Not only is the fun of managed democracy and the irony of all these different phrases, the Ministry of Truth. I saw, when you launch into the game, you get this little blurb across the bottom of the screen that tells you something. This one, I saw one yesterday that was from the Ministry of Truth, which is obviously a joke about the BS that someone's administration tried to do at the beginning of their term. It's just fun. And it's fun to have fun doing something and not worry about who you're playing against. The other thing that's a lot of fun about Helldivers is the lore behind it. The whole thing about Malevelon Creek, how it fell, how the first fights of the war were on the creek, and then we lost it. We lost the creek like 4 days ago, and it was all about we have to get it back. We have to conquer these other planets so that we can. I'm sorry, we have to liberate these other planets so that we can get to Malevion Creek and unlock it and liberate it. And we're liberating, we're fighting it. People, Helldivers are dying to complete missions. I'm loving it. And then I wake up the other day and there's a message on the game that says, "Oh, the Terminids, which are the bugs, the Terminids were they were believed to be gone from this sector, but they were actually dormant, and now they've popped back up. You must liberate this planet from the Terminids, or they'll spread." Well, what happened? We didn't liberate the planet in time, and they've spread. And then, of course, the news of this battle master named Joel, this employee over at Arrowhead, whose sole job is to like balance the game and make sure that we're not overly winning, and we'll sit there and level up things. I play challenging for the most part because I'm trying to farm samples, and I was sitting there playing at Terminated level, and usually, kills balance out probably about 300 to 400. I ended up with like 900 kills, all because Joel was sitting there trying to screw with me. And I love it. I love the idea of having another person on the other side that's moving things around and trying to make your life difficult. It gives you something to fight for. It's awesome, and I love it. And of course, we got the news about the mechs are coming soon. We're going to be able to start getting into these mechs and using autocannons and turrets on them. And then obviously we know that there's supposed to be another faction coming in as the bad guys later on. And the plans that keep kind of leaking a little bit, that they have to keep this being entertaining and not being, boring. I'm totally excited. And I love the fact that the creator said that there are no plans to bring PvP to this game. I love that because we don't need it. There's no need for PvP. There's no need for MMO stuff. There are enough MMOs. There are enough PvP games out there. Leave it alone. Give us just what it is. Don't force us to have to pick between different things. Don't bring this level of toxicity that PvP games inherently have to this game, because this game is fun and it is enjoyable and people are just having fun. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter at KingsAdvisors_.